boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling researcher Mickey D. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much. The Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, and your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author, I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white, so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. One guy said, well, what did you say? I was just kind of like a disclaimer type deal. You know, that's, I'm just saying that these are not stock picks, and I'm not a financial advisor. That's all I'm saying, guy. Anyway, we're going to talk a minute here about stock splits. And I'm going to tell you how I benefited from stock splits in the 1990s. I benefited greatly. We'll talk about it here in a second, friends. But as you know, this is a big week. It's Fed week on Wednesday. We're waiting for legislation also on cannabis to be included in the omnibus spending bill. They're negotiating that right now as I speak. Any breakthrough? Anything? No, I guess not. Schumer versus McConnell. We'll see who wins that battle. That's been a battle for a minute here. I'm talking to the senators in the United States Senate, guys. I want to thank Roderick Pabst, Anthony Honeycutt, and Mark Garrett. I believe Bullwinkle is ahead right now in the coffee. The coffee. Thank you for the coffees, guys. Thank you for the coffees here. But let's get to the topic at hand here. We're going to talk about stock splits. And one of our companies, the Sprott Uranium Miners. This is Sprott leads this company here. Great group of managers there. Great group of people. I can vouch for those people, you know, for years and years and years. Rick Rule's one of everybody's favorites. He was running the show there for forever. He's semi-retired or what have you. You know, go back 30 years with the guy, you know, 20, 30, who knows, maybe even, Rick, 30 years? I don't know. It's been so long, but even his, some of his things that are repeated by a lot of people nowadays. I still laugh when I hear him say, when he does the joke, got a hunch, bet a bunch. You know, I still laugh. I've been laughing at that for 30 years, 20 years now or something. I don't know, forever. But they're good people there. What they're doing, right, is they're splitting the URNM 2-for-1. Now, you guys know I like forward splits. I'm not really a fan of reverse splits. You run the share structure, you crash the share structure, trying to survive, just trying to do what you have to do. I'm not really a fan of that. But I think Sprott here, with their uranium miners, I think they're splitting at the right time. I'm going to tell you why here. Because first of all, let me just do you see, I have a little cardboard, you know, old school, guys, old school. See, there's nothing there right now, but I'm gonna buy. I'm a good. I make my grandmother's sweet potato pie recipe. You know, it's a great recipe, and she's, you know, very good. Bless her heart, rest in peace, Grandma. But that's a pie right there, guys. Now that's one pie. Now when we split this pie into half, that's all stocks do. That's we split it, right? We split it 2-for-1, right? Well, no. Since my wife, you know, she likes to eat half, I like to eat half. Well, we're gonna have our son is coming over, you know, or our daughter's coming over with their, you know, their significant other. So they've got two, you know, we'll split it into fours now. This is a 4-for-1, right? Still the same pie, but it's 4-for-1. So when a stock, you know, there's no change in value or anything, and we can go on and on and on. We can do we can split it up again and go 8-for-1, you know. All it means, guys, is for every one share of stock you're going to get from URNM, it's going to, you're going to get one share for every, you're going to get, for every one share, let's do this real easy, you'll have now 2. So, so if it's a $60 stock like you are in right now, you're gonna, instead of having 1 share at $60, you're gonna have 2 shares at $30. Now, Mickey D is saying the stock is going to go up. I'm not making any predictions. I'm just telling you, back in the 1990s, when these things were hot, I got a hold of AOL, America Online, during the .coms. That thing went up $50. I got it at a quarter now. It was a baby knockout, guys. Went up to like $50, split, 2 for 1, came down $25, went back up to $50, split again, went back, and it was a great, great time during a bull market. That's the caveat, guys. Stock splitting during a bull market. Now, it's difficult to make up. It's difficult to make up from that time during the bull market when you're being greedy and you're not splitting and you're not sharing, I would say, with your shareholders. I'll give you an example. Some would say not America Online, Amazon. They just did a 20 for something. Who else? Google just did a big split. And who else just did a big split? Oh, they should have been splitting a long time ago, you know. And now they're splitting now, trying to make up for, well, correction. You guys know I only do these things once. Correction. I do not know why they split. I can only, yes, I do not know. I was not in on any of those board meetings. I'm not a board member of any of those companies. Now, I know why we had some of the splits in the 1990s, and sometimes as many as 3 in a short period of time, within a year or so, you know. And it's not the first time Amazon is split, guys. Guys, we owned Amazon in the 1990s, guys, when Amazon split 2 for 1, and then he split 3 for 1. In the late 90s, Amazon was splitting. They were doing it properly, is what I would say. Well, is there a proper way to split? I don't know. That's just me talking, you know. But they were doing 2 for 1s and 3 for 1s, and then they have this giant, you know, after they behind the 8 ball. Now they've made them. There's been a lot of greed out there, guys, and now the stock market is getting ready to crash. And you wheel these people. You think you're going to wheel these people in, like, you know, you're going to have all these people in buying this stock for $140. When that stock split, talking about Amazon, I told everyone that called me, and everyone can tell you, I had calls from one coast to the other coast. What are you going to do? I advised school districts. I told one gentleman that was part of, he's a what is it, secretary, or not secretary, superintendent, or whatever they are, you know. I'm not going to mention any names or anything, but I told him when Amazon was 130, 135, I said, wait until it gets under 100. You know, I called him when it was about 105 and said, wait till it gets under 80, you know, because these companies, in my opinion, that's a, Mickey D, you're getting off it. You're getting off of it, dude. Anyway, that they did splits like that. And that right now is on December 19th, our URNM, our Smart Uranium Miners, are going to do, that's going to be the date of record, December 19th. Past performance is not indicative of future performance, guys. On December 20th, that will go into effect. It will be payable on December 20th. And then on the 21st, which is that Wednesday, I believe, it will be trading at it's 2 for 1 price, which will be $30, $35, or between 28 or what have you. It'll be in that range. Now, my thing is, I'm telling everybody that I know, hey, this is an easy double once we correct and go down, because we're in a uranium bull market. I don't care what anyone says. Guys, people are getting weary out there, you know, and I'm one of them. You know, I'm saying this thing's got to happen, you know. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. The underlying, guys, is undeniable. The fuel cycle prices are just going up. You can't, I'm not making this stuff up, guys. These prices are going up. We do have a war that's not going to end anytime soon. I don't care what you say is going to end tomorrow, it's going to end next. It's not going to end anytime soon. And the consequences of Russia's actions right now are going to speak volumes for years, guys. For years, no one is going to trust them. So sooner or later, when we get our act together, I'm talking about our act as in getting our uranium supply together, that's going to be a change. There's going to be a major, major change. And we'll see how that goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. That's down the road and anything. But I'm telling you right now, I think it's URNM kind of reminds me of what AOL did back in the 1990s. That's what happened. That happened in the 90s. And for that to happen again, maybe, maybe not. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen. You know, you don't. I'm not, like I said, past performance is not indicative of future performance. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. But if something like that, the 2-for-1s, where they do 2-for-1s over and over and over and over, there's an opportunity here in a bull market. Only in a bull market. Now, this won't be happening, you know, think about it. Think about it. We're in a technology bear market right now. So the decisions by management of some of these technology companies to do these splits, you know, only time will tell if it was a prudent decision that they made. I do believe that Sprott right now making this decision, and as low key as it is, and you know, this is the holiday season, nobody's really paying attention to anything, everybody's shopping and having a good time. I believe they made a great move for investors in their ETF. That's just my own personal opinion. What do you think? Do you think this 2-for-1 is going to, do you think Mickey D is right and he's saying it's going to be 60 next year this time? You know, after a 2-for-1 split? Are they going to split again mid-year? June, July? We'll see. They've got an opportunity, guys. We're in this thing, you haven't seen it yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. But when this thing gets started, you know, the spot uranium price is still only around $49, $50, guys. When it gets going, it's gonna get going. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I own most of these stocks you hear me talking about. I own at least a little bit of all of them. So especially these uranium stocks, guys. Uranium is here and it's not going anywhere. We're getting rid of fossil fuels. We're doing what we have to do. The world is on the same page right now. There's very few countries that are deviating. We'll see how it works out. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. There's too many strays around in this area, so I gotta. Man, it's just a 2-for-1. Like I said, December 19th, record date. It'll be trading post split here on December 21st. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Once again, Roger Paps, Anthony Honeycutt, and Mark Garrett, Bo Winkle, all of you guys. Thank all of you for your support. Thank you for buying me coffee. As you know, I needed it today, and I thank you very, very much, guys. If I don't talk to you before you and your family gather, I want you and your family to have a safe, happy holiday season. Love you. God bless you.